Welcome back to Joy Ani, Scrapping in My Own Private Idaho. Today we are making the layout for the second day of Follow a Sketch February. And this is the sketch that we are making. It is by, I'm trying to read, Progyte. So, and this is for our second day. And I have decided to use it as a Valentine's layout. And I was inspired by this title. So I am in a title swap, and it was so much fun. And the goal is to use these beautiful titles that my friends have gifted to me. So I did, because my title has gray in it. This is actually charcoal, the light side of charcoal from Close to My Heart paper. I don't know if that's the color she used, but that's the color that I used for it. I wanted to bring the gray in, so I went ahead and backed it. I gutted my paper. This is retired Stampin' Up paper, and so if this layout was a food, it'd be a stew, because I've used a little bit of this and a little bit of that, all to make it good. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to probably start at the top. And because I'm running a little behind, it was funny. So I thought I was going to be ahead on this. I should have known better. But I am just going to go ahead and instead of doing stitching, I just did a pin, and I just took a pin and did, I call it quasi stitching, because stitching is beautiful, and so I thought to do that. And I did it in black because I want to bring the black in for my title. So I cut, so this is my base page, it's gutted. When I finish, I'll show you on the back what gutted means. One of these days I might even show just kind of as a review how to gut paper. But so I placed it on. This paper is 11.5 by 11.75 on this side, because I'm having them see how I have these match up. So I only left a quarter off on that side, so it would be the same all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and place that at the 1/2 inch mark. And I'm going to do the same on the side. And so my red pieces are at the halfway mark. They did not have that. They had it right at the top, but I wanted my paper to show. So that's why I did that. So I'm going to, and this is 2 sheets because I'm using real red. I'm using up my regular Stampin' Up. So Stampin' Up has, we now have 2-toned 12 by 12 paper, but I'm using up my my regular real red, and then I will just use 12 by 12 because I am basically a scrapbooker. So this is, oops. So I'm going to have that go all the way to the edge, and that's 12. So I'm just having that down at a 1/2 inch. And these were cute little pictures that I had of my grandson, and he comes over, my daughter babysits, and so he comes up and plays with the other kids. I'm going to have this picture come down at 1 3/4. And I did, because I don't want those pictures to show, because these are borrowed children. So I will tape it a little bit more, but if I lift it up, then I'm going to have to worry about pictures being seen. So I'm just going to just lightly do that. And then since I have it 1 3/4 there, I will have it 1 3/4 here. This is like super crooked. I did bring I think it's because I cut it crooked. So let's, and I should be able, I mean, it's short. I should be able to get that even. so I'm going to do. So they all dressed up in their cute little red and white pajamas, and we took Valentine's pictures, and eventually I am going to I plan on making a little book for the little baby set guy. So he's just such great friends. They're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I will adhere this a little bit, but when I pick it up, then my pictures are all going to fly around. And you know, there I could just use like the white mats, but I think you don't get the real effect of a layout if I don't have the pictures on there. Okay, so I have that. Yep, that's there. And so then this is from close to my heart. It was a Valentine's pack, and so I'm going to leave it over here. I'm going to have a go, so I'll trim up a little bit. I did do the faux stitching all the way around because I wanted to have a couple places where the black shows through, because I have black in my Be Mine. Okay, I'm going to have that right there. And then this is going to go off, and I'm just going to clip it. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to have it hang over. Let me get this all straightened up. So let me talk about a little bit about Follow Sketch February. So Follow Sketch February is a challenge, and they have a free sketch every day. This one is a 2-page one, and I have it in my playlist. It's marked as February, Follow Sketch February 20. It's FAS FEB 25, and that will be my entire playlist. I hope to get all of them done. And then we have, next month we have Christy's Beautiful Life. So lots of sketches, and there are so many fun sketches, and I like using sketches from different people, because then this is just, I'm just going to have to, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I have to hold this upside down. I've got to put more adhesive on here because it is not staying. I'm going to adhere it over here so that I can cover up pictures as I go along. So it's a whole month of sketches, and by different artists. So different people have volunteered to do sketches, and then you can see everybody's take on it, and it's so fun because then you have if you gives you an idea. Oh, I didn't do that. I could do that next time, and it gives you I think it just adds a lot of variety to our scrapbooking. I think, at least for me, that way I can get lots of fun ideas. Okay, so in the sketch, I'm going to trim this off. They have arrows, and I could not find that arrow, so I'm trying to bring in that gray. So I'm just going to do my hearts like this, and I'm going to pop up the middle one. So let me get this straight. So I'm going to trim the circle off, so that gives me an idea of exactly, that way I can get it exactly centered. You could use that as a journaling if you had lots of pictures, which I did not have lots of pictures for this, but so I'm going to have the gray. Let me line this up again, because I want my hearts to be in the middle. So my circle is 3 inches. I know, because I punched it with a 3-inch punch. So my middle mark is going to be right here, and then my last one. So I'm going to put my last one and my first one down first, and then I'm going to pop that middle one just to add a little something. So I'm going to put that make sure that it's straight. So yeah, there's so many fun sketches on Fall Sketch February. So if you want to pop over to the Facebook group, you can do that. I'm going to just put this on a little pop dot, and that brings in my gray, because there wasn't any gray in my paper, so I'm adding it. And that's the nice thing about having a lot of paper on stock. So I try to use current paper, but first and foremost, I am a scrapbooker. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do sell Stampin' Up! Supplies, so if there's ever anything on here, I will leave the information for that. But I was going to use, there's these cool, I got these are current. This is an embossing folder. It cuts and embosses. It's a hybrid. But it was just too big, and I wanted the gray, so I went with the gray. So this is going to be at a 1/2 inch from the bottom. So I'm going to put that there and make sure that I'm straight. And this one does not have the faux stitching. Well, it doesn't have it on there either. They have their journaling right there, and I could have strips of journaling, but that will be later. And what's nice about this one is there is quite a bit of opportunity for several pictures. Oh, and I'm probably going to run out of glue. I'm hoping that this is the right glue that goes in here. I'm getting down to the wire on close to my heart. I did buy the Stampin' Up! Tape runner, but I have the refills, but I can't seem to lay hands on my other one, but I'm sure I'll find it, because I'm still doing the challenge for organization. Ooh, I hate when I turn that over, because if there's any kind of glue, it makes my pictures. Okay, I gotta cover up their cute, adorable faces, because they are cute, but they are borrowed, so I'm covering them up. So the one little guy that we babysit, it's his little sister, and he's kind of just kind of ignores her. but my grandson, because it's not his sister, he's fascinated with her. If she's crying, he'll come in and ask for someone to help the crying baby. Okay. So we have that, and then we have our little stripes that are lined up. So this was a fun and fast layout. Of course, it took me 3 days to do it, but that was okay. I was at a crop, and I don't get a lot done. I'm very social. Okay, so I'm going to have that. And I will get the name of the person who did the sketch, so that they don't have credit. And this one's going to hang off like this. So I'm going to, so she has the circle, this one, the whole circle is on there. Whereas well, I guess they didn't cut theirs off, but I did. Now I'm kind of sad that I did that, but, and this one will be great for journaling too. So any journaling that I want to do, I can do there. I'm going to lightly put that. I do like things to touch. It's kind of like, I don't like my food to touch on my plate, but I'm okay with my paper touching on my plate. So here we go. That goes at 2.5. Make sure that that's there. It looks good. I'm going to trim it off with my scissors. I'm going to put my beautiful title. So those of us that are in, if you're watching and you did this title swap, here is an idea for the layout that you can do. And I'm going to pop out this one a little bit. And we are going to call this done. I love this this lined paper because it's great for journaling. And I got the idea of this layered heart from the current. There's a current Valentine's layout paper from Stampin' Up. That's, well, the paper pumpkin. They have something like this, but it was gold, and I was trying to match my title. So that's going to go there. I'm going to put this here, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and put, I was going to do so that this is what the smaller one would look like. And this is what and now that I'm looking at it, I think I do want to go with the larger. I'm going to put this title centered right here. I'm going to, it's going to be at 10. It could be even. I kind of like it there too, because then it's, I'm gonna put it at 10. Kind of monkey around with it a little bit. And thank you, Nettie, for this beautiful title. I have all the titles that I have like ideas for layouts. So I'm just so happy that we are doing the title swap, because sometimes if you just can get a title, I think I'm going to overlap those. That would be cute. And then this is going to be popped out of that. Kind of like I did there, only one is horizontal and one is vertical. Okay. And how we remember that is, it's kind of like a longitude and latitude. Longitude, latitude, round and round, longitude, up and down. Well, that's how you remember with horizontal and vertical. Okay. Here we go. Oops, that one's kind of hanging over a little bit. Okay, so there we go. That is our layout in 17 minutes. So thank you, Nettie, for the beautiful titles. They worked out great. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.